And welcome back to M Hood Fishing. It is supposed to be a hot day. Some of you might consider this hot. The heat advisory has been on and off again all throughout the day. But as you see, we have a bit of cloud cover and it's not as hot as it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like 98 today. It is 95 right now, and it doesn't feel super bad to me because the humidity is below 50%. It is around 4 o'clock. The river is kind of dirty. It was much dirtier yesterday. I want to do a bunch of different things, but I think the most productive thing right now is night crawler. Sometimes it's like throwing a lit match in gasoline. Let's see how well that works, and we're going to do it with my pole. Let's show you that. First off, let's get baited up, and we'll talk about the rig in the process of doing that. I'm only going to use a bit of a night crawler, not the whole thing. Let's start with the hook. But wait a minute, I don't know what size that is. It is a Kale, and it's smaller than a Ot1, as you can see. Yeah, I don't know what size this is. It was just some random Kales I found in my collection of random Kales. I'm using an ounce slip weight with a bead, barrel swivel, and my leader is 12-pound test mono, and so is my main line. That's also 12-pound test mono. Now the rod that I'm using today, I've used quite a few times in videos before, but maybe you're new to my channel. This is like a Tenkara rod. Woo! It's pretty long. It is 4.5 meters, which means it's close to 15 feet. It's in between 14 and 15. It is like I said, it's like a Tenkara rod. It's very similar. It's a Japanese style pole, but this one is made for carp. They primarily use this to fish carp. You would use this to stalk carp close in. This will get you, since it's about 15 feet and my leader is a little shorter than the pole itself, and I'm going to be up at an angle slightly, so I would say relatively 20 feet out, 20 to 25 feet out. All right, I got to traverse a little bit down this bank. I want to fish this little tiny eddy right here. There's a bit of a drop off, but first I got to rock hop along here to get to this little beach. There's kind of a spring, well, there's a few springs along this stretch of the river where we're going to fish this afternoon. They don't make the water any cleaner here, but it is colder than in other spots. For all intents and purposes, I'm calling this a spring. It's been flowing out of here ever since the river came down. And here we go. This is the water I'm going to fish. Got a bit of a slack current here. It's kind of rolling back because it's an eddy. It's doing this stuff. Over here, the beginning where I first opened the video, really snaggy, lots of rocks. You can kind of see them sticking out of the water out there a little bit. And at the other end of the eddy, same sort of thing, but not as bad. So let's see how we do here. There are some snags here, but I've caught fish here before. Got my net, I'll put that down on the ground, and here we go. Just kind of sling that out there gently. There you go. You don't want it to snap back at me. Look at that. Look at that rod tip go straight down. That's because it's not super shallow right there. Just a few feet out in front of me, it just goes down. This rod is super sensitive. I can feel the current hitting the line. I can feel vibrations on this rod. It's kind of noisy here where my hand is. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm walking along here, placing this worm in different spots over this drop off, because like I said before, the drop off is right in front of us, and it's not shallow. It's about 8 to 10 feet deep, and there is a spot where I think it's even deeper. We're just looking for the fish is what we're doing. There we go. Oh, that was a nice bite. I'm closer to the snaggy part now. I had a feeling that's where the fish were, and I might be right about that. At this position, I can put this bait pretty much right into a current seam. There's usually fish in current seams, but they can be snaggy too. There we go, we got that bait stealer. Nice. What did we get? Woo! Huh. Little channel cat. Woo! All right. I want to get a big fish on this, so I put a little more night crawler on. It's just really fun to catch a sizable fish on this pole. There's a bite. I'm gonna let him take it. He hadn't took it yet. Might be a lot of small cats down there. There we go. Oh, that's a nicer fish. Let's get him out of that current and see if he still feels nice. Yes. Oh. Oh. There's my bigger channel cat. I mean, it's not gargantuan. Don't need the net for that. Woo, he slimed the line too, and he's getting water on the camera. You little bugger. You could eat this one if you wanted so much. All right. If you can't tell, I'm in a good mood now. Maybe it'll just keep getting better. All right. Ready to go back? Ooh, I'm about to, almost went back with you. There we go. How big can we get them today? I want to get one bigger than that. I want to get one so big that it doesn't feel like I'm going to be able to get it in on this pole. I want to push it to the limits if I can. Getting a bite right now. Oh. Sometimes these cats are more in one part of the eddy than the other. There's probably more bait and stuff getting pushed into this part where it's a little turbulent, opposed to the deeper part, because this isn't the deeper part of the eddy. This is just where all the riff-raff and current is. Ooh, that breeze feels nice. Little bite, little tap tap. There he goes. Yes, got him. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, we got a little flathead. Yes, multi-species on the cats today. That is sweet. Little baby flatty. Oh, I'm so psyched. Woo. You got pup eyes. Here you go. All right, let's see what else we can get out of here. Here we go, got him. What do we got? Oh, the old sheep's head, the old goat. The drummer fish. All right, don't come back. Oh, nice. Got us a nice one here. Whoa. Oh, we got our bases covered, people. Look at that. First bluefish out of here. Woo, what's going on with you? Something took a chunk out of you. Woo, you see that? Oh, watch out, buddy. All right. This is my fourth time retying up. I have 1 leader left after this. Did not bring a bunch of supplies to tie a bunch of different leaders. I want to go do something else too soon. So let's see if I can catch one more fish and then go do something else. Here we go. There's a bite. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a nice one too. So far, feels pretty good. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's not a monster, but it's pretty fun to catch on this pole. It's another flathead. It's bigger than the first flathead that I caught. Look at that. Awesome. Right. I love how, whoa, okay. There we go. He's gone. How about one more? I really want to go do something else, but it's not quite time yet. Oh no. This might be it. There we go. Well, I say it's about that time. Got a little bored catching little cats, but it was a lot of fun. One of these days I'm going to come out here with this pole or another one that I'm going to get soon, and I'm going to get a monster out of here, and maybe it'll just push the limits of that pole. Maybe it'll break that pole. I gotta know what's the biggest fish I can get on one of these gopher poles, right? So I'll get back at it another time. Until then, like, share, comment, all that great stuff. Check out the merchandise. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.